Hey YouTube. So, if you've been wondering where I've been, I have been studying really hard. For those of you who are not friends and family who are watching this, I am currently a grad student um, getting a degree in counseling. So, it was midterms, and then right after midterms, it was finals, and in between that, a host of projects. And if you ever gone to college, you know how that goes. October, like the end of October through end of December is like crazy. Um, so that's where I've been. Right now, I am working on a all blue hexacardy. It was a commission, but the person who ordered hasn't really responded or updated me on if they were gonna follow through with the purchase, which is fine. I already bought the materials because I wanted to, and I wanted to make like a solid color one and see what it looked like. Um, so here I am doing that. But I wanted to try something new on this page, um, and that is I want to talk to you about while I crochet, um, things I've watched, things I've read. So I guess I'll start off with something that I watched months ago, Harry Potter. So my friends kind of, I've never watched it, and I'll be 30 next year. So I want to say it came out in 2001. I was in the second grade, and I wasn't allowed to watch it because both my parents were ministers at the time, and they're very skeptical about witchery. So I was not allowed to watch it. So a host of other things I was not allowed to watch, but that's for another video. Um, but this particular series, I wasn't allowed to watch it, and I wasn't allowed to read the books. Um, so as an adult, I watched it, and my overall thoughts. I finished every single movie. I enjoyed it. It's cute. It's for the age demographic that it's for. I don't, because I know there's a lot of Potterheads who get like a euphoric feeling every time they watch it. I don't have that same feeling, but it was good. It was good. 8 out of 10 stars. And the only reason why I'm giving it an 8 out of 10 stars is because I have not read the books yet. I still have some questions, and because I have the questions, I know they left to me maybe some significant plot parts out of the movie, which it's Hollywood. Most people do that anyway. What are you gonna do? Um. So my first overall thought of the movie was, or just the book, the storyline. Why did Harry have to stay with his aunt and uncle so long? I get why he was in the first place. They were trying to protect him from uh what's the guy? What's the guy? The guy with the face. Him. They were trying to protect him from that guy. Voldemort? Yes. And um so he had to go there, which I get. But like after he found out that he was a wizard, why couldn't he just stay at Hogwarts all year round like he ended up doing at the end? Like I didn't get that part. this is the reason why, and I get it. It's two different writers, two completely different writers. But for example, Camp Half Blood and with Rick Riordan. A lot of times, if you didn't have like a mortal to protect you, because what Percy had the smelly Gabe dude. If you didn't have that, you stayed at the camp where you're protected. If because Harry's life was so like atrocious in the Muggle world, why couldn't he just ask the head wizards to stay at Hogwarts? I don't get that part. Also, I really commend the writer for highlighting how much jealousy will affect how people treat your kids. And I'm just putting that out there. If you have people around you that you know are jealous of you, first of all, you shouldn't have them around anyway. But if you have people in your life that you know are jealous of you, cut them out your life. That's number one. And number two, don't let them watch your kids, because the way that they treated Harry was atrocious. Okay, atrocious. And their little son, I didn't like him either. The way he was stomping down the stairs, knowing that Harry slept underneath the stairs, horrible, horrendous. Anyhow, my next thought, and I'm pretty sure they addressed this because I'm making this video months later after I watched it. Maybe I should have did a refresh before I made the video, but here we are. Why was Harry a Horcrux? Like I get that actually no, I forget what the heck was Voldemort attempting to do. I know he was separating himself into 7 or 8 different Horcruxes, right? But was Harry chosen to be a Horcrux, or was it by accident? That's what I'm trying to get at. And if I remember correctly, I'm trying to remember. Was Voldemort trying to like outrun the prophecy and kill Harry before the prophecy came into play and then made an oopsie and put his spirit into Harry? Is this something that is explained in the books? Or did I just completely miss it in the movie? Paloma, my friend, if you're watching this and I missed it, please let me know. Don't have me on the internet looking foolish. So that is a question that I have. And then my last comment about the movies rather, was why did they give Dobby such minimal screen time? Actually, I thought that Dobby was the best character in the whole movie. Just because he was just so good, you know. He was a good elf. I loved him a lot. I wish all the elves had more screen time. If perchance someone wants to make a movie just about the elves, I'll be down to watch that because they have so much personality. Like, I like them a lot. I do. I thought that was my last comment, but it's not my last comment. When I was discussing my thoughts to my friends when I watched it, they said that I should read fan fiction of the Harry Potter books because the obsession that what's his name? Oh man. What is his name? I'm blanking. What is his name? He's a Slytherin. Uh Draco. Draco? The obsession that Draco has with Harry Potter is quite spicy to me. And not to put sexuality into a children's literature. It's not what I'm trying to do. But he was obsessed with him. Like, literally, he ate, drank, and slept Harry Potter. Like, I get why he was obsessed because, like, he wanted to, low self esteem little boy, he wanted to prove himself to his dad. In order to prove himself to his dad, like, because they're part of the Slytherin house, they had to, you know, kill Harry, you know? And I get that. But the level of obsession was insane. Okay? He was obsessed. And I know people have like this Hermione fanfic going on. I didn't see it. Like they never really interacted. Like I get like the people they ended up with at the end. I get the pairings, like that makes sense. But Draco was down bad for Harry. Cause I couldn't be that obsessed over somebody I didn't like. Maybe because it's not in me, but if I don't like you, I'm not thinking about you like that. And he was thinking about him every day. Okay, every day. I had another thought as I was talking about them that slipped my mind, and I'm upset that I didn't like jot it down real quick. Trying to think. I'm finding it. Was it about the games? What was it pertaining to? Ugh, I hate when that happens. I'm getting old and I don't like it. Um, so those are currently my thoughts. It was right there. It came back and then disappeared. I hate that. Ugh. It came to me. So remember during the choosing with the hat, I wonder if anyone has written a plot twist fanfic um, where Harry actually chooses Slytherin House, and I wonder how that will play out. Like, would that have made him more sympathetic to Voldemort's cause, or would that have been an easier target, like an easier way for him to be targeted? I always wonder that. Yeah, I always wondered that, and why? Because I understand why the hat would say Slytherin because he's a Horcrux, but also there's not much to me Harry doesn't possess a lot of Slytherin qualities. Like, he's not schemy and conniving. He's not sneaky and underhanded, you know? So, I wonder if that's the only reason why the hat was like, are you sure you don't want to go to the Slytherin house? You know? Also, and maybe because it's in the books, but the doggone Hufflepuff house, everybody was ragging on the Hufflepuffs and how the Hufflepuff house is trash. Nobody wants to be Hufflepuff. But in the movie, if you've only watched the movie, I don't get why you wouldn't want to be Hufflepuff because you don't know anything about the Hufflepuffs anyway. Like, or Ravenclaw for that matter. All we know about is Gryffindor and Slytherin. And I get why everybody wants to be a Gryffindor because Harry's a Gryffindor, but nobody knows about Ravenclaw unless you read the books. And nobody knows about Hufflepuff. So why are people dragging Hufflepuff? That's rude. Hufflepuff ain't do nothing to you. You know? Also, just because I'm just a backstory girly, I would have loved to know the backstory of Luna. She seemed like an interesting character that I wanted to delve deeper into. Especially like her powers. Who else that I want to know more about? Also, I would like to know, and it's probably in the book, so I know in the comments, probably read the books, read the books, read the books. I get it. I'll get there eventually. Not anytime soon, but I'll get there eventually. I wanted to know more about how the Muggles can become wizards. I get the half breed situation. I don't know. Is that politically correct in Harry Potter land? I don't know, but I know about that situation. That makes sense in my brain. You know, one parent's a Muggle, one parent's not. They meet up. Chance of you becoming a wizard, 50-50. But the two Muggle parent situation, that's interesting. How does that come about? Is it just like happenstance? Like you're a super inquisitive kid or a really smart kid? Because Harry Potter's mom, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, Harry Potter's mother came from two Muggle parents, right? Possibly. I believe so. I think I'm correct. So, with that being said, overall, do I recommend you at your big age to watch the Harry Potter movies? Yes. Is it worth the 2 hours? Yeah. Grab your popcorn, grab your blanket, get you some hot cocoa, um, and watch some Harry Potter. It's good stuff.
What?
I'm talking to YouTube. I'm not talking to myself. Or am I? Alright, y'all. I think that's it. I think I hit like 22 minutes of talking gibberish. So, ooh, girl, pay attention. Now look what I did. Mm. So, I will catch you on the next one. I think the next one I'm going to talk about which I'm probably gonna film directly after I press stop on this one, is Sex and the City. I finished that whole series. I didn't watch the movie yet, so when I drop that one, don't ruin it for me. Okay? All right. Bye.